Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Gaming on Caffeine live stream and another episode of Compact Claustrophobia.
Hey!
What's up?
Oh, Nick,
Hi, man.
welcome back once again to some Compact Claustrophobia. Nick, as per usual, I propose that we kick off today's stream with a feast.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah. Fresh.
I've been waiting all week for this.
Oh, and that's a hefty one, man. Like, it's dense, you know.
Yeah,
it's really.
yeah. Have you been waiting all week to produce this?
I have. I've been holding it in, man. You know, my doctor said I shouldn't. They said it's not good for me, but just for you, man.
No wonder it's dense. Jeez. All the better, Isaac. All the better. It's like a really dense brownie, right? You know when you get a brownie and it's extra dense.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that's like, man.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Welcome back.
You like brownies, man? You're a big brownie fan?
I almost swore then. I freaking love brownies. Man, I have a dessert shop near me, and sometimes I'm walking towards my apartment, right? And I just like veer off. It's like my internal sat nav recalculates, and I just go into the dessert shop instead of my building. And I'm like, and I always say, "Can I have a brownie?" They're like, they look at me and they're like, "Do you not want anything else? We do like cookie dough and sundae." I'm like, "No, I just want a brownie."
That's
and they're
surprising,
like,
okay. that they question that. Like, I figured they'd just be like, yeah, that's fine. So I feel like that's pretty common, just to get like one brownie.
Yeah. And then they're
what do
like,
they expect?
okay,
do like some kind of catering event that you need like 50 brownies for? Like what?
Yeah, right. Like, you want one brownie? They're like, no. Do you want 16? I'm like, I am. I'm not the freaking calorie sink. Yeah, they're like, oh, do you want sauce on it? And then I'm like, what do you have? And they're like, oh, we've got like, and they list off this like list of sauces, man. They got like freaking Belgian, freaking like white chocolate. And I always say, I want all of them. Just put them all on there. And then they give it to me. I'm like, thanks. And I come back and I put it in a microwave, Isaac, for like 20 seconds, between 20 and 30 seconds. And I just sit on my sofa, just belly out, right? Just munching on this brownie. And it's just like 2 minutes of like ultimate bliss. I was like,
I'm picturing you like shirt up but not off.
Yeah,
just one hand off. Eating the brownie, other hand rubbing your stomach.
I'm like, yeah,
brownies.
tastes good. I actually turned into a caveman, Isaac. It's a form of like IQ reduction, temporary IQ loss.
Just like brownie all over your face, like half of it's mist. It's not even going in the right place. On the floor.
The other half of it's on my belly. Oh, it's good, man. It's good.
Oh man.
Hi, welcome back to Minecraft.
Modded Minecraft. Yes. So, in the last stream, Nick, we were working inside of this top large compact machine, and then even further in this yellow compact machine, and then even further back into this large compact machine over here. You need to leave where we've gone one too deep.
Oh right, okay,
it's over here.
I see.
This is what we were working on.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay, so we turned it on, didn't we?
We did. We turned it on, and then the Twitch chat was like, "Hey, you dinguses, if you leave this running, it's going to explode." And I was like, "Nah, that doesn't sound right."
Exactly.
And then it got very close to like being ready to go, and I chickened out and turned it off. And I believe at the end of the last stream, Nick, you made a bunch of coolers, which you may have put into the system. You did. You made 20 active fluid coolers, Nick, which we now have. And I believe we place these into, like, here.
Oh, right. These little, like, this ridge.
Well, I'm pretty sure you can actually place these anywhere, like, anywhere that touches the fusion electromagnets. Yeah. Oh, right, okay. So you can put them, like, here if you want. Like, not the top one there, but, like, here is fine, right? Now, what we need to do to actually get these to be useful is provide them with a fluid so they can actually start cooling. And I believe the easiest way for us to do that, Nick, is going to be with water. So if you could make an infinite water source from nuclear craft.
Yes. So these come in tiers, don't they?
They do.
You want a big boy, Isaac, or do you want a dense boy? There's a dense one, Isaac.
You can make a dense one, but the dense one requires 8 compact ones, and 8 compact ones each require 8 regular ones.
Yeah.
So you'd have to make 64 regular ones, which is 4 stacks of plating,
basic plating,
2 stacks of water buckets. It's doable. I mean, if you think you're up to the task, man, like.
I mean, here we go. Can I make? Okay, I've made 2 basic plating. So we're off to a. Oh no! Hold on. Oh yeah. I think we can do this.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
While you do that, Nick, what I've gone ahead and done here on the old crafting calculator is I've crunched the numbers on making 6 giant compact machines, because one of the next frontiers, Nick, maybe the final frontier for us, is making a maximum size compact machine, right? The biggest compact machine that it is possible for us to make. To do that, we have to get 6 glitched giant compact machines. You have to make 6 regular ones and then run them through the pressure poop injector, each requiring 64,000 millibuckets of sewage and 512 redstone flux per tick of energy. However, the hard part is just making 6 giant compact machines. I'm sure you recall the tedium that was making the one and only giant compact machine that we currently have.
It was not fun, yes.
Yeah, so in the crafting calculator here, if we're going to make 6 giant compact machines, that means that we need 144 normal compact machines, those being the yellow ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can, of course, the yellow ones are the only ones you can make. The yellow ones are the highest tier that you can make with the field projector that we currently have.
Right, yes. And then past that, they weren't big enough, right? Was
exactly.
That the situation? Yeah.
So we can make 144 normal ones using 144 ender pearls in the current miniaturization field we have. Once we have that, then we can melt those down into compact fluid. We can use that compact fluid to make 36 large compact machines. We can then take those 36 large compact machines and use those to make and then glitch those to make the 6 giant compact machines, right?
Beautiful, yes.
Now, I'm thinking, Nick, that we should probably finally eventually look at automating the process of making ender pearls. And probably also look at automating the process of making normal compact machines.
Right.
Because otherwise we have to stand at the field projector and do like 300 crafts.
Yeah.
150 of them are ender pearls and another 150 of them are normal compact machines.
Even though we've doubled up, right? It's not a fun time, Isaac.
Also, we should probably teach our system as well how to make compact machine wall. You know, where you put down a block of iron, you put a bit of redstone on it, and then you again in the field projector. Because in order to make 6 giant compact machines, Nick, we need 4,016 compact machine wall.
Right.
And
and
if
we
I
get,
quickly
16
switch,
at a time?
Yeah. So 4,016 divided by 16 is 251. And then, you take that 251, add it to the 300 other crafts that we have to do. And suddenly, Nick, you're over 500 crafts, man.
Yeah. And how long does a craft take? Like,
but it goes bzzz.
Yeah, it goes bzzz, and it's like becomes smaller. And I'm like, I'm thinking I'm in some kind of like freaking like honey freaking beehive, man.
Yeah, right?
I'm like, I get a bit traumatized, Isaac. I don't like bees. I don't like wasps.
Yeah?
No.
I feel like bees are pretty good for us, man.
I have heard that.
Yeah.
Down the grapevine.
People are always talking about saving them and, helping them. And, no one ever thinks of the bee sting, survivors, man.
I know. Yeah, like, they matter too, man. Like, think of the other.
Think of the bee sting survivivors.
You ever been stung by a bee or a wasp?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you?
Have you not?
No.
Oh,
I'm a fraud. I'm a freaking fraud, man.
Oh my goodness, this guy.
I'm sorry, guys. I actually have never been stung by a bee or a wasp. I've been in situations where there've been like bees everywhere. Like I was in a Center Parcs a few years ago. And I was sitting outside in this like cafe, and there was lots of trees around, and there was just bees everywhere, Isaac. Like it was actually like horrible. And it was at that moment where I was like, "This is it. This is where I'm finally going to get stung." But I never did. So actually, maybe I'm being like really horrible to the bees. Like,
I mean, it sounds like you are, man.
I have no right to talk about them the way I'm talking about them.
Yeah, you don't have the first-hand experience. Yeah.
They have no anecdotal evidence.
That's exactly the case. Yeah. And everyone knows that anecdotal evidence is the most important and rigorous type of evidence, right?
Exactly.
Especially from a scientific standpoint.
Exactly. If I've experienced it, it must be true, Isaac.
Yes.
Like that one time I saw a ghost.
Have you seen a ghost?
Life. No, I've never seen a ghost, Isaac.
Okay. Are you a believer in ghosts?
I don't know, man. Well, no, I mean, obviously that's not a valid answer. No, I don't believe in ghosts. I used to, like, when I was younger, I used to watch like One Scary Thing, and then I'd like quiver under the covers, Isaac, and wouldn't be able to sleep like at all.
Nick, that's keep it PG for Twitch, man. Jeez, come on now.
Sorry. And yeah, like since then, like or at that time, I was like, yeah, these things are real. Like they're gonna come and get me. But now I've risen above, Isaac, those, meagle, fake apparitional creatures, and I just don't believe in them anymore. I think they're fake, Isaac. I think they're there to instill fear into society, and I, for one, I'm not going to stand for it.
You think there might be like a government plant?
Yeah, maybe.
Like to control us, like bees don't actually do anything, and no one's ever been stung. I'm just lying. I'm part of I'm in on it. Nick.
Yeah, it's actually like mass hysteria, maybe. Like
someone once said that these little guys with stingers attack you, and then no one's ever verified it. Everyone's just terrified all of the time.
Yeah, exactly. And even if like a bee or a wasp like lands on them, they're like, oh Lord, I've been stung. Oh no. Oh Betty, I've been stung by a wasp. Get me some more tea and some more scones. I must indulge. Yeah, I think that's where it came from. Past today.
Yeah, probably. I think that sounds about right, honestly.
It's like the International Bee Consortium is gonna like just sue the hell out of us, Isaac. Oh
okay,
man,
that works. This is good. So if you pop into the IMAX room, Nick.
Sure. Just give me a quick second. I'm just making just an ultimate amount of water source things. Right, what's up? Hi.
So like, look at this. I've made a copy paste gadget, which takes us one step closer towards automation. So now I've copied the design for redstone for ender pearls. So now I can just do whoop, and look at that. It just places them.
So good.
And I can just throw the redstone at it. Now chat is telling me. I say I can throw the redstone at it. Oh, okay, I made it. So a slight mistake here. I've placed this, I've placed this down, but I didn't have a block of redstone in my inventory, so it's not placed it in the middle.
An empty hollow box.
Although I wonder if I just grab a thing of redstone, if I can click again, it'll do it for me. Like if I do this, and then I do... Oh no, oh
right.
no.
Good luck with that, Isaac.
Oh no. I think, no.
You're gonna need, I hope you got your pickaxe ready, Isaac.
No, why?
Oh, that was actually quite fun to watch. I'm so sorry that you had to experience that.
Let me tap out here real quick. So I think people recommended tough alloy tools. We do have a dash pickaxe. I don't know if the dash pickaxe is any good. Oh, there is an undo button. Thank you, chat.
Hello.
Every time.
There's a freaking undo button?
Yeah.
That's lit.
Just undo. Undo.
Oh,
can I undo multiple
Isaac.
times?
Using just quick side tangent. Using portable tanks instead of buckets of water.
It's life-changing.
Honestly,
right?
Incredible.
There's a ray trace fluid button in this menu. I'm so...
I dare you to press it. I'm sure nothing will break.
You click it and suddenly God rays just appear everywhere.
The ghost actually appears. It's like, hey, chatting about me. It's calling me fake. Here we go. Right, more basic plating, even more basic plating. Yeah, God, this is so good. All right, here we go. We need. I keep doing that.
Please tell Nick he can place tanks on fluiducts to fill them.
Oh well, it's it's almost done, and right clicking this thing a few times is actually
that's what I'm saying. You just put it down and it fills it. Yeah.
That's fine. I can just do that as well. That's also quite quick.
Exactly. So, question, Nick. Did we talk about Facebook's name change at all?
Oh, we didn't.
Previously?
I think we said before last stream that we would, like before the stream, but we never did. Yeah, man. Like I opened WhatsApp like yesterday morning, and I think Instagram today as well. And it was like WhatsApp by Meta, and I'm like, that icon looks like it's meant to be like my internet service provider. Like
it does look like that. Yeah, it looks like the thing is, it looks like one of those internet service providers that like I assume no one uses, right? It's like it's one of those that like just hooks into a pre-existing network and just like resells a network service, right? So Facebook, the website is still called Facebook, but the company that now owns Facebook, which used to be called Facebook, is now called Meta Platforms Inc.
Right, is that their full name?
That's their full name. It's Meta Platforms Inc.
Oh my god! Right. Okay, so
according to my my stock portfolio, Nick, it's called.
Oh right, okay. Oh right, and did you get like a little thing that came in saying hi?
Oh yeah, no, I was actually I was consulted on the name. I actually chose it. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, no.
Damn, I mean, they paid you like $5 billion for that. As I'm sure they paid someone to do that.
Yeah, almost certainly. What initial impressions, Nick? What do you think of the name Meta Platforms Inc.?
Okay, so Meta Platforms Inc. sounds like it's like the third sequel to Monsters Inc.
Meta Platforms Inc.
And you know what? I freaking love Monsters Inc. Come on.
Right?
It was my childhood. Monsters Inc. was great. So from that perspective, I'm into it. However, it's just like when Google changed their whole general holding company to Alphabet, right?
Yeah, there used to be Google that owned Google. Now it's Alphabet that owns Google and YouTube
as well as
everything else.
like Nest and all that stuff, whatever.
I feel like Alphabet is like an okay name. Like I feel like that makes sense for a company. Like, you know, there's like the connotation that like, you know, they want to have companies that are like all the letters of the alphabet. However, you know, they've got a lot of companies. Like Alphabet, I think makes some sense. Meta Platforms Inc. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I kind of hate the name.
Right? Yeah, that's fair enough, man.
I think it's bad, personally.
Yeah. Insta sell. Don't want to see that in my portfolio.
Yeah. No, I sold on the dip as well. Buy high, sell low.
Something we can all relate to, Isaac. Yeah. So, like, for people who don't know, Mark Zuckerberg, our friend and colleague,
and favorite lizard man, yes,
favorite lizard man, Zuck, basically believes that the internet is going to move towards essentially the world's biggest MMORPG, also known as the metaverse. So, yeah, he wants to basically create the world's largest Minecraft server and have everyone do everything on it.
Everyone have a Galaxy Note 7 strapped to their face so that they can be utilized and be in the metaverse. Yeah,
VR world. Yeah, and you do everything there. Like you do your exercise there with your mates. You go shopping for NFT shirts there that cost like $500,000.
But because of inflation, that's normal. Minimum wage is $300,000 an hour.
It's like £2. So Mr. Zuck was like, that's where the world's going to move to, bros. So he's like renamed his entire company after that because he thinks that everything's going to move towards that. And without giving too much away, like I actually knew what the metaverse was beforehand because I've had to like research it for work purposes before. And I was kind of reading up about it, and I was like, this is the most like blue sky thinking thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, is this? I was like, I kind of was looking at it, and I was like, is this? Are they serious?
I mean,
are they
it's
and then
one
Mark
of those
was
things.
like, yo, what up? We're doing it.
Honestly,
they
though,
are
like,
serious.
It's one of those things where it's like, it seems out there and it seems hyper futuristic, but like, there's a part of me that thinks they might be right.
The problem is,
I can see us all sat in, you know, freaking stasis chambers living our lives through VR headsets, man. Where everything is curated by Mark Zuckerberg himself, you know?
Everyone can only own a pet lizard. You're not allowed in the metaverse. You're not allowed dogs.
There's only one haircut, and it's Mark's haircut. That's the only one everyone gets.
Exactly. Exactly. Nail on the head. So, so I was reading it, and I was like, the problem is that like people thought just the internet was crazy when the internet was up and coming. So like, you know, maybe it will happen, man. Like maybe we'll all become the people from WALL-E, right? We'll just sit in a chair with a pair of like VR goggles or a TV in front of us.
The thing is, like, we already do that. We just don't wear the VR goggles.
Exactly. Well, it's just the phone, isn't it? It's pretty.
Yeah. It's your phone or it's your desktop. You know, we're saying, you know, right now we are in the metaverse, you and I, Nick. We're just doing it in like a very ineffective way, right?
Yeah, we're in our little private metaverse.
Yeah,
here we are.
We're just
quite compact.
The way that we, you know, move our characters is just with a mouse and keyboard. Yeah, exactly. As opposed to with, you know, our minds, right? So like, I'm a little terrified, man. I don't know if I want that. I
know. Well, here's the thing, right? I don't know if you've experienced this, man. I'm being advertised to about it, and it's like, here's how you'll do grocery shopping in the metaverse. And it's like it was like basically a glorified me going into a grocery store and buying some NFT cucumbers. And I'm like, no, this can't be real. I actually feel like I'm in Black Mirror.
NFT cucumbers. I'd love to send that clip to like Nick of 5 years ago and see what he says.
Yeah, I'm not going to be there in the metaverse eating my virtual NFT cucumber eyes. I'm going to be like, no, I called it, even though I didn't want to.
NFT cucumbers.
We should make an NFT cucumber eyes. We'll probably be able to retire off the back of it, knowing the freaking NFT market these days, man.
You know how to make an NFT, man?
I know the website that's like the marketplace for it. It's called like
NFTmaker.ru.
It's like, what's it called? It's like something ocean or something sea. I think it's like something sea, like NFTC, like sea being like the water-based sea. And like people upload and sell NFTs on that. Because I know people who actually own some. And I was like, oh, where did you get that? And they were like, oh, I got it from this website. And I went on there. I was like, oh, like I could buy an NFT. And they're all like 3 Ethereum, which for people who aren't aware of the conversion prices, that's like $12,000 right now. I'm like, what on earth? I could just go buy a freaking like, you know, actual art, man, for that much. But here's the thing. Maybe NFT art will replace real art, Isaac. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, cucumber, let's get on it.
Yeah? You think that's likely?
Yeah, maybe, man. I mean, who knows? There was another one. It was like, how you exercise in the metaverse, and it was loads of people with like VR goggles on doing like cycling, right? Like on an exercise bike. And I was like, well, if I've got an exercise bike, like, you know, how does it work? Like, I need to buy an exercise bike. At that point, I might as well just go to a spin class, man, in real life.
Yeah.
Or get a Peloton, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of mad.
I don't know. I mean, would you, like, if that technology was available right now, Nick, you know, to put yourself into like a jelly ball, you know, your whole body, your real self into a jelly ball and live in a virtual world, would you take that option?
Ooh, no, I wouldn't, Isaac. I'm only 23. I need some more human years before I go into like, you know, pure virtual world. A pure virtual world. Like, I think maybe if I start getting loads of health problems, like my back went bad, my brain went bad, and just everything went bad, then I'd be like, yeah, all right, I could get involved with, you know, going virtual. Right, making the switch to digital, except for it's actually just me in general, like my whole self that is digital. But right now, man, I'm all right.
What if in the virtual cyberspace, Nick, you can be like 6ix9ine?
Would that change like the rapper 6ix9ine.
Yeah, exactly.
Spelled 6ix9ine.
Yeah, bingo.
Then it'd be a freaking no-brainer, man. Although he is in prison, isn't he?
So maybe who we're talking about, to be fair, maybe.
Pretty sure he's in jail.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe he got released. But if that meant I had to be in like virtual NFT jail, man.
I don't know, man. Not. Like, I feel like as soon as the virtual world is better than the real world, people are gonna just dip, man. Like real fast.
Yeah, I guess it's like the equivalent of going to Mars, right? It's like, why should I get on a rocket when I can go to MetaMars in the metaverse, and it can be like I'm there anyway. So maybe, man. But the thing is, right, is that we've kind of already got that. It's like the people who play WoW like 24/7, they're basically in the metaverse, man. Like they've made the switch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like EVE Online, that's another one. Like the people who play EVE Online 24/7, like I think they're also basically in the metaverse.
Yeah, they're very close to it for sure. Like,
yeah. So I mean, maybe it's not that crazy,
right?
Like maybe we've got it twisted, man. Because like it's already a thing. It's just not all consolidated like Zuck wants it to be. So yeah. Have a think about that one, kids.
Do you think that that Facebook's going to be the market leader in this VR future that we're headed for?
World? Yeah. I don't know. The problem is that they've got the cash for it, right? The problem is that no one likes Facebook. Sorry, wow. That's the thing. I can't even say it. No one likes Meta Platforms Inc. Although maybe the fact that they've changed it, right, is definitely to do with the fact that I can now no longer say no one.
Well, Facebook still exists as a platform, but I think you are correct. I think if there was a nationwide polling done on how do you feel about Facebook Inc. versus how do you feel about Meta Platforms Inc., I feel like despite no one knowing what the hell Meta Platforms Inc. is, it would probably almost certainly pull better than Facebook.
I mean, that says something about Facebook, doesn't it? So it's quite interesting. But then the problem is that for this metaverse thing to work, there can only really be one platform. That's the point.
You don't think it could be like a cross-gen, cross-platform endeavor?
Oh God, no. Probably
where like
not.
You're walking around and you're like, oh, I'm from the Microsoft verse, and I'm from the Meta Platforms Inc. verse.
God, I mean, at that point, man, you've got like it just becomes like the actual world and actual countries, and there'll be actual wars, right? It's like the world Metaverse War 1. And it was like, Microsoft infiltrated Facebook metaverse, and they started, and there was explosions and loads of NFTs got stolen. And now Microsoft are holding Facebook NFTs in museums in Microsoft metaverse.
I love the fact that we just you don't question it at all. It's like NFTs will be the future. It's like no questions asked.
Yeah, man. So see, that's the thing, because in research that I've read, it's like the point of the metaverse is that people can collaborate together without there being any kind of geographic borders. But if we have different metaverses, that's basically those are the geographic borders that the metaverse is trying to remove, Isaac. So I don't know, man. I think I think there can only be one. There can only be one winner, Isaac, and all of the companies must fight
must
fight to get that. So yeah, thanks for attending my TED talk
on the metaverse.
Hope you enjoyed it on the metaverse. Yeah. What about you, man? What do you reckon?
About what?
The metaverse, Isaac, and do you think there can only be one? Do you think that NFTs are the future? Would you join?
I would be surprised if NFTs are the future. For one, I don't feel like NFTs have a particularly good rap these days. The metaverse, I don't know. I feel like that's let's go. Sorry, Nick. I'm just I have succeeded. I think I've succeeded.
Have you done it?
I have almost succeeded.
Excellent.
Someone in the Twitch chat says, "Are we watching a podcast?" or question mark? Yes, welcome to the
Nick and Isaac podcast. Now actually just done while we play games.
Okay. I have made progress. Here.
Excellent.
Very slowly, progress has been made. So, if you want to pop on back in once again, Nick, into IMAX.
Yes, let me come in and join you. I've also got your big water source for when you need that as well.
Thank you. So, what we have here is we have, Nick, a auto clicker over on the wall over here.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever, so in here we have a copy paste gadget from the building gadgets mod. So basically what I've done is I've placed down the design for the ender pearl, right, with obsidian around the outsides and redstone in the middle, and I've copied that. So now the copy paste gadget is able to paste this design down. So if you have obsidian and redstone in your inventory, you can right click and it'll paste it down. I showed you that earlier.
Yes.
What you can also do is you can link the copy paste gadget to a chest by shift right clicking. So over here, we're going to put like all this stuff, right? And the idea is that we're going to auto export obsidian and redstone blocks to this chest to make sure it's always there and ready to go. And then what you can then do is if you point the auto clicker at the wall and put the copy paste gadget in it, in the copy paste gadget, you can also offset where the eventual design gets pasted. So basically, right now it's trying to paste it into the wall, but then it's offset by -4 in the Z direction and +1 in the Y direction or whatever to put it in this exact spot. So right now, if I throw this piece of redstone at this, it auto builds the second one ready for when that first one is done. And essentially, all we need to do now is we need to set up some kind of dropper on a timer that can just drop the redstone when it's needed, and then like a collector for the ender pearls, and we've basically got infinite ender pearls.
Excellent. And then we only need to get what, how many ender pearls was it again in the final calculation?
We need 150.
Okay, so we need this cycle to go 150 times, which is not awful, all things considered.
No, it's not terrible. Well, there's a few things that we can do in that regard, because I think what we want to do here is I think we want to set this up so that it continually makes ender pearls until we have a certain number of them in the system and then stops making them. And then as soon as we dip below that number, it starts making them again, right?
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't think that we want to just endlessly deplete all of our obsidian and redstone into ender pearls.
No.
We also don't want to have to manually toggle this on and off when we need ender pearls. I think we just want to have it set up automatically, right? So to do that, we're going to have to do a couple of things. This is already not automated because we're going to have to go and put external storage buses onto our obsidian and onto our redstone. We're going to have to teach our system how to make blocks of redstone because right now we just have it in regular dust form. And we're going to have to get an exporter to export that stuff, the obsidian and the blocks of redstone, to this chest here. And then what we'll also probably want to do is get a detector. The detector will emit a redstone signal when you have either more than or less than a set number of a certain item in your system. And so we can use that to, for example, toggle this auto clicker on and off so it stops putting things down when we have more than or less than a certain amount of ender pearls, for example.
Cool. Okay. That sounds good. That sounds very good.
Nick.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Oh no, in all seriousness, I am actually really proud of you. because it means you don't have to mess around with those stupid robots, Isaac. This is a much more fun solution.
That's the X at the end, man.
It makes all the difference, man. Just to make sure you appreciate it.
I'm proud of you, man. X. Oh, boy. All right.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So could you... I'm going to steal the dense aquatic boy that you have created.
Ah, yes. Here you go. There you are.
I'll go... And could you give me the coolers as well?
Yes. There you go. Yeah.
Cool. Could you, Nick, make me 2 external... Actually, if you head into the tree farm and then head in further to the yellow box in the tree farm and grab all of our hot graphite ingots and go blow them up to get diamond nuggets, that would be grand.
Oh, yeah. Let me do that. Tree farm is
far left.
Far left.
It's the unnamed,
okay,
the only unnamed one, yes.
Yeah, hot graphite ingots.
They're bedded. There's another cube up on the left wall that you've got to go into. Like you've got to go deeper into the the belly of the beast. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Is this the right one? Yes.
It's not the one with redstone furnaces.
This is the right one. Okay, brilliant.
Okay. How many do we have, by the by?
We have 133, Isaac.
Nice.
Hot graphite. Shall I just blow them all up, or do we need this for other?
Blow all up.
This is actually very good because quite a lot of the final quests that are in the quest book just require a couple diamonds. So this will be very useful. Okay, so this.
So we're going to set up a system. Once we have a maximum size compact machine, then we're going to be able to actually make diamonds with a high impact compactor.
Oh,
because
cool.
even with this method, like getting diamonds is very slow, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what's the percentage chance again on this bad boy?
It's like 7%.
7%. So really, we're aiming to get about.
Sorry, 20%. 20%, 1 in 5.
Oh, 20%. Okay, so we're aiming to get about 25-ish, 25 to 26 of these bad boys. Just a single TNT, isn't it? And then just dumping all this on the floor and flicking a lever. Correct. Let me do that.
Okay. I'm going to put these up here because it's a little tricky to work with these downstairs. But yeah, so we got like, what, did you say 150-ish?
So we have 133.
Okay. What's that divided by 5?
133 divided by 5 is approximately 24. It is 26.6. Isaac, 20 rounded up to 27, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. That sounds correct.
Are we going to do a poll, or am I just going straight into
No, just go straight for it.
I'm just going straight into the box. All right,
cool. Blow it up.
Yeah, I don't place it down either, do I? I just dump it on the floor.
You dump it on the floor, yeah. Pump it and dump it, man. Think of it as like
it's my favorite kind.
Cryptocurrency.
Pump and dump. Freaking God. Yeah. Hope no one invested in Squid Game coin.
CAF coin's coming next week, actually. It's going to be all the hotness. Oh, yeah. Are you in?
Glad to hear, man. Oh, I'm in. Nice.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because it's a sure thing, right? It's a
obviously.
Guaranteed quadruple X your income.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But you have to make sure that we can't sell it, Isaac. We have to actually play. We have to actually watch every Gaming on Caffeine video.
Yeah. Nick, don't tell the people.
Sorry.
We can sell day one, but they can't sell until they've watched every Gaming on Caffeine video. Yeah.
It's all right, Isaac.
That gives us all the time we need to pump and dump, right?
Exactly.
We'll be fine, right?
God, yeah. Check it out, Isaac. I got 26.
Ooh,
yeah, so 26.6, it was pretty, the statistics, they're pretty on point, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's generally how they are. They do tend to be that way.
So no, Isaac, you never know those meddling statistics.
I flipped a coin 100,000 times and I got 52,000 heads and 48,000 tails. They're pretty close with the 50-50, man. Like it's surprising.
I don't believe it.
Jeez, I was expecting like 90,000 heads and I just didn't get it.
Well, Isaac, on the distribution curve, that's technically possible.
That is true, actually. Yeah.
What would you like to use these diamond nuggets to produce?
So I would love, Nick, 2 external storages. 2
external storages. Say no more, fam.
Yeah.
Where's my?
Does this work, chat?
Where's my? My wireless crafting grid is out of charge.
Have you put your flux capacitor away like a silly Billy?
Probably.
Yeah, you need your flux capacitor to charge your wireless crafting grid.
Ah, yes, there it is. Flux capacitor basic. There we go. That's better.
Yeah, there you go. Follow-up question, Nick. What are you getting me for my birthday, man?
It's in 2 days.
I like how you didn't question the fact that I cancelled the Thursday stream.
I was thinking for the last 2 days. I was like, oh yeah, he's cancelled the Thursday stream. I wonder why. And, so he just clocked. Oh, Isaac, I've got you an NFT, mate.
Oh, nice. What's it on?
It's a cucumber, Isaac.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you happy with that? I'll send it to you, mate. It's worth like $600,000.
Wow.
Because I said so.
Because you created it and that's what you put it up at. That's the sale.
Exactly, and someone will buy it. So, like, thank me later, man. Thank me later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope you like it.
Man. Yeah. 25, man. Quarter of the way to 100, Big
God,
day.
Yeah. Jesus. It's still going to be doing this for 100.
We will.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gaming on Coding.
Nick. By that time, our brains will be in jelly, and we'll be able
that's
to just...
true. We'll be in the metaverse.
Exactly.
Isaac.
We'll sound just like we do now, man. It'll be fine.
Yeah, God, yeah. That would be quite a nice getaway, actually, to feel younger again, Isaac.
Yeah. You often think you often want to feel younger?
I wish I was 17 again, Isaac, just like the movie. That's my ultimate goal. Ultimate goal. Yeah, I just want to be like Zach, Isaac.
Like Zach?
Yeah, like Zac Efron. From the movie 17 again.
I forget. Yeah, it's okay. I see.
Yeah,
right. I understand the joke.
No. That's all right. Is it 2 external storages you wanted, man?
I would like DOS external storages.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Anyway, yeah, man. So yeah, like, maybe I'd go back to 17, and I'd probably buy a lot of NFTs if I retained my knowledge. Yeah.
You own any NFTs right now?
I don't actually.
That surprises me, man.
Yeah, well, for the very reason, man, that like I went to go and like have a look, and they're all like
$300,000 US.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So I was like, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Possibly not.
Possibly not. But maybe. But also possibly not.
Yeah.
And it's like, to buy this NFT, you need this crypto called Solana. And it's like, to go get Solana, you must make a pilgrimage across to the Nepalese mountains and put 2 drops of ketchup into a special shrine, in which will then uncover a QR code, which you can redeem on nftwow.ru to get your 1 Solana to buy this NFT with. I'm like, oh no. Right, I'll just stick to the Da Vinci that I had on order.
nftwow.ru.
You reckon that's a real site?
Yeah, it must be, right?
Must be. So that's why our system is offline, Isaac.
Yeah.
I was having some trouble with it earlier. I was like, is it the server? But no, our system is actually...
No, I am. We have an engineer out, Nick, looking into the issue.
Oh, God. Well, see you next week, Isaac, when it's back up.
I'm actually not quite sure why this here is not working.
Right. I see.
Right.
Let me get some scones to indulge in while I wait.
So obviously the problem, I think part of the problem here is that I've just like reconnected up I think we had the problem initially that we were like power was dipping, or like we were barreling towards a power problem. The reason that the power problem has just manifested is because I decided to try and turn this fusion core back on, which immediately began sucking back, like 35,000 hours per tick or something.
Right.
And then, that's accelerated our power, our brain drain, right?
Woes, yeah. Yeah.
You ever worry about brain drain, man?
Yeah, sometimes, man. Like, when I'm washing up dishes in the sink, because I don't have a dishwasher. I think I mentioned this before. It's a hard life, man.
Yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough.
If my head gets a little bit too close to that drain, I'm like, God, that could be it.
Yeah.
That could be the end. So
Your
I
brain
always
will
have
just
to keep a
fall out.
I need to keep a safe 40 centimeter distance from that drain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Although when I do microwave food, I do like pressing my face against the microwave window and having a look at it. But you got to be careful of that brain drain, man, when you're washing up your dishes.
I know what you mean, man.
I am actually quite paranoid of my microwave. My microwave came, like, my apartment I rent it and it was furnished, right?
Right.
And it came with microwave. And this microwave is like a 1999 2 physical dial, like tiny no name brand thing that barely works. And I do not trust it. Whenever I microwave food, I'll twist the dial and then move my hand away as quickly as possible because I just do not trust that thing is like holding in its radiation. So like I'm there, I'm like, I like move away from it, man. I'm like, I don't want to be anywhere near that damn thing. Well, it's microwaving my food. So maybe that will drain my brain, man. Because I actually, you know,
maybe. I can understand that, man. You know, it's a lonely Friday night. You know, you just after some warmth, you just push your face up against the microwave, and it feels, you know, you feel less lonely for a few minutes.
watching that glass of water that I put in there spin round and round.
Glass of water. What's the point? You're just evaporating a glass of water. There's not making anything.
Microwave's like steaming. I'm like, yeah, this is my humidifier.
Oh, you open it up and you get a nice burst of steam.
Nice face like cleanse, you know?
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly.
Please do not try that at home. We take no responsibility if you do.
Exactly. Yeah, one Nick said. Okay, we have a bit of a chicken and egg problem here, man.
Right, is it we can't get power? We need power to make power. We can't make power because we need power. We don't have any power. We're not making any power yet.
Yep, capitalism 101, man.
That might be the case.
You don't have power to make power, as it turns out. Okay, I think this is fine though, because we do have a little juice that we can squeeze.
Okay.
So I'm
freshly squeezed orange juice.
Yeah, you like orange juice, man?
So, fun fact, the preservatives in bottled orange juice ruins my stomach. Like,
right.
I get really bad reaction to it. So, I never buy it. However, freshly squeezed orange juice, Isaac. Mwah!
Oh,
come to Papa.
He loves it.
Slice that bad boy in half and squeeze it over a glass like your Salt Bay. Freaking get involved, man. Freshly squeezed orange juice for the win. If I'm in like a big supermarket and they've got one of those like huge ass machines that have like oranges at the top and you push a button and it like murders the oranges and squeezes out juice.
Hold on. If you're where, sorry?
Like a big supermarket. Ever seen them?
Oh, okay. No, I don't think I have, man.
No, okay. So my nearest Sainsbury's, which is a very large Sainsbury's, they have like a fresh orange juice squeezer.
Like a person designed to do that, yeah?
No.
That would have been better.
This is I agree. It's like this big, I can not describe it in any other way other than a contraption. It's like an actual contraption, right? And there's oranges go in the top, like the way that coffee beans go in the top of a bean to cup coffee machine. And there's this like translucent front, and you see these oranges get fed in and then like crushed into like a singularity. And then like orange juice comes out of a little spout at the other end, and then you get different like empty plastic bottle sizes, and you just stick that at the bottom, and you then pay for the size of bottle you've taken. Now that orange juice, Isaac, freaking great. Like that is good stuff. However, the preserved stuff, not a fan, man, not a fan personally.
How do you think orange juice ranks compared to other fruit juices?
Ooh. I do also quite like apple juice.
Yeah. How would you rank apple juice in relation to orange juice?
Ooh. I think I would take orange juice, Isaac.
Wow.
I think I would take orange juice. But it also depends on the day, right? Like sometimes I might take apple juice. The problem is, it's just
could we get a ratio there? Like what percentage of the time are you taking orange versus apple juice?
I reckon I'd take orange 3 out of 5 times.
Okay, so 60% of the time you're taking orange juice.
Yeah, maybe even 65%.
65%. See, Nick, I think I'm like a 94% apple juice, man.
Oh, so you're really backing the apples.
I'm backing the apple juice.
He doesn't like the acidity of those oranges.
I'm really hoping it's going to pump up my Apple stock, but I'm not seeing it. I mean, I'm seeing the stock keeps going up, so I assume I'm doing something right.
Yeah, no, I think Isaac's actually buying the world's supply of apples. But yeah, pump it up. Drink my apple juice. And it is going up, Isaac, and we all know that correlation equals causation.
That's a stated fact, right?
Exactly. Your storages are in the system, by the way.
Thank you. Can I also get an exporter as well, please?
No, of course. Anything for you.
And a detector as well.
Oh my goodness me. Okay, hold on. Let me save these to my favorites list. What was the last one?
A detector.
Detector. Okay.
Yeah. A detector and an exporter. No, he's not available, man. I contacted his PR team, but they didn't get back to me.
Oh, fair enough. Because when I asked, man, he said, "Yeah, I do 70. I do it for $70,000 a session."
Oh yeah, which is within our budget, right?
Exactly. So
you were like,
only just.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd have to take a $35,000 budget cut each. So
yeah, that was the issue.
Yeah, we didn't want to.
You know, it's all an investment in the end, right?
Right.
Exactly. No, okay. I'll make you one of these. I'll make you one of these detectors, man. No problemo. Let me do that.
Nick.
The system is still slightly shaky, I think, but we are okay. We're doing okay.
I feel like the system should be pretty okay at this point.
I think we're all right. Yeah, I think we're all right.
Okay, cool.
Right, here we go. Right, I need some more porcelain clay. Here we go.
Oh yeah, don't forget we got dust and stuff ready to go now, man.
Beautiful. I think I've just made enough.
Follow-up question, man. Halloween was recently a thing that happened.
It was.
You ever carve pumpkins, man?
So I used to. In fact, no, I say I used to. Like I stopped years ago. I usually do. I didn't this year. Fairly certain I didn't last year because I'm pretty sure this time or in Halloween last year was like Birmingham was like locked down and the rest of the UK was just about to be. So I was. Oh no, I remember. Right. So every year I carve pumpkins. I'm very boring with it, Isaac. I just carve like a usual smiley face. I don't carve, like intricate artwork.
Yeah, you're not putting like the Mona Lisa into your pumpkins. Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you have like a pumpkin carving kit or are you using like just a knife?
No, just a knife.
Okay, I'm just getting an idea of the operation.
Exactly. I just use a freaking a Bogo paring knife, Isaac. You like a paring knife, don't you?
I love a paring knife.
You love a paring knife. Yes, I get my paring knife. I sharpen it.
The knife you use to cut pears.
To cut pears, yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, works surprisingly well with pumpkins, Isaac.
Wow, actually, I mean pumpkins are basically just big oronge pears, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm glad we're on the same page, man.
Yeah, of course.
So and then I just like I take the pumpkin, I say, "It wasn't meant to be like this, son." And I take my knife and I go shung into it.
After embracing the pumpkin.
After embracing
tightly
it. And say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. and I do that like multiple times until I've carved a mouth. And then I do it into its pumpkin brain to carve the little hole at the top that you can then lift off like a lid, like a piece of Tupperware to insert the candle into, or tea light, or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And then I also like scoop out the seeds as well, and I just have like a weird urge to just eat them, so I just eat a few of the seeds.
How do you find pumpkin seeds, man?
I quite like them, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird. Like, why do humans like eating seeds? They're quite mediocre, but there's something about them, man.
Why do humans like eating seeds? I imagine it's just their sustenance, like they do the job.
Freaking like squirrels. Who do we think we are? So yeah, man. Like, so I do. Last year, I remember why I didn't last year. I think we went to like 4 or 5 or 6. I might have even talked about this last year. 6 different supermarkets and shops all around Birmingham city centre, outside of Birmingham city centre, everywhere. not a single place had pumpkins. There seemed to be some kind of shortage of pumpkins, man. Yeah. Then in Grand Central train station, which is the main Birmingham train station, there's like a little Tesco Express upstairs. And they had this like pumpkin the size of my palm that was like moldy AF.
Nice.
And we went there and we're like, we just can't get that one. Like, it's just so horrible and morally wrong. So no pumpkins last year, man. Yeah. This year I think I went to, so I was in London for Halloween. So I didn't really get the opportunity to carve a pumpkin because I was out and about. However, the place that I stayed at, they did have a display of carved pumpkins, Isaac. So, close enough, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you, man? Your requested items are in the system, by the way.
Okay. Before I answer, I'm currently just losing my mind a little bit inside this compact machine.
You're in this one here.
Yeah.
What's up? What are you looking for?
I am looking for the tunnel out of here that connects to the refined storage system.
Oh, God. I think you've picked the worst room to look for that. It's not this top one here, right?
Well, it would have a refined storage cable coming out of it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like, the thing is, if you look at a tunnel, like if you look at the tunnel on the roof, for example, you'll see that it says east and then it says normal compact machine, right?
Yes.
So if we leave this room...
yeah.
And I move this cube. So this is the white cube is the one we're in. If I pick that up and put it on like the roof, for example, if you look at the bottom of it, it says external storage down, right?
Yes, I see that.
That means, I believe, that inside of this compact machine, there is a tunnel that is oriented to point to, relate to this bottom face of this cube. And that tunnel is touching an external storage, right? However, in here, I cannot find that tunnel.
Okay, right.
If you catch my drift.
Yes, I catch your drift. Is it not this one here?
It is exactly that one, Nick.
Yeah.
Yes, he's found it.
He's cracked it. That one there. Okay. Beautiful. Sometimes it takes two, man. Sometimes it takes two.
It takes two.
It takes two.
Gosh, that's horrible. What is that caching? That's caching sticks. Okay. Right. All right. Thank you, Nick.
No worries.
Could you make me a crafting card?
Yes. Let me make you a crafting card. Ooh, that looks like a chocolate bar or something like that. Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. They're it's quite expensive. Okay. Fair enough. That's fine.
The crafting card, it shouldn't be too expensive.
In terms of like diamond nuggets, but we got those, so we're all good. But like before I made those diamond nuggets, like I might have cried a little bit.
I have no idea where that stuff went, chat.
Oh no!
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it.
It's all right. It's all right. Don't worry. I'm all. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I carved a pumpkin, man. This year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Was it? What was your setup and what did you carve?
So like I initially went out on the side. I went out on Halloween evening, right? So the day before Halloween. And I was like, I need to buy 2 pumpkins to carve the following day.
Right.
And I went out, and the only pumpkins that my local supermarket had were like tiny little baby pumpkins, right?
Sure.
Maybe like 7 inches in diameter, right? So fairly small little pumpkins, right?
Right.
And so I bought them because I'm like, I can't have no pumpkins, right? Better to have baby pumpkins than real pumpkins. But I did drive around a bit afterwards. I was like, I'll try and find some big pumpkins. I couldn't find any.
Yeah.
But then on the day of Halloween, like the supermarket apparently got a shipment of pumpkins, between like before or overnight. And so the next day I went in and they had like giant pumpkins, like actually massive pumpkins that I went and purchased. Next, I got 2 just ludicrously big pumpkins.
Big boys, as the kids might say.
Yeah, freaking 8-pounder pumpkin.
Oh, okay.
16 quid for 2
really
pumpkins.
Big. Okay.
They were huge. But then I did, I cut a little incision point around a little incision circle. Oh, there it is, chat. It's at the top. A little incision circle at the head of the pumpkin. Got a big like freaking ladle and started scooping out. Like,
freaking ladle out.
This is, I cannot emphasize, Nick, enough how large this pumpkin was.
And it was like it was a fat boy. It was a two-hander, like a freaking like carrying it like a large baby.
Child.
Yeah, I was gonna say not even a baby, a large child.
Yeah, exactly. So I cut the head off. You know, I scoop out the seeds. You know, I've
been incriminated for that. Careful what you say on the stream.
I reattach. You know, the where's it supposed to go here?
God, this guy is like he's trying to play the next freaking like Dark Pictures anthology game already. He's like sewing together Frankenstein's monster. Oh,
I think that's right. We don't
quick,
have that
quick
there.
cue.
Yes,
Isaac. I'm just going to interject. There is no such thing as a crafting card. It doesn't look like.
I suppose it was called a crafting upgrade.
A crafting upgrade, right? I've made the wrong thing.
That's fine. It's from refined storage. It's just a little. Cool. Yeah.
I hope you need a security card at some point because I made one of those.
I don't, but that's okay.
Okay, but do continue. So you've got two big boys, and so you did the surgery, and what was the final?
The final result, Nick, was a smiley face on a pumpkin.
Oh, I wish I did Pepe Happy now, Isaac, on a pumpkin. That would have been
something, man.
That would have been quite something, wouldn't it, man? Oh man, that's next year, Isaac, when we have our business meeting. Pepe Happy, our business dinner. We can have pumpkin soup from the pumpkin that we carve Pepe Happy into. Yeah.
Nice.
I hope you're into it because I'm into it.
I'm very into it.
Excellent.
Well, let me try doing this real quick. Does that work?
Okay, what am I missing out?
Why does that not work? Wait, have you made the... No, you must have done. There's no way you made the wrong things. External storage. No, you made the right things.
Yeah.
0 out of 0 full. My confusion levels are off the charts, Nick.
Are they rising and rising?
They are, yeah, with my
pumping.
With my blood pressure as well. I feel like I'm losing my mind, but I also feel like this is like should be working.
Okay.
Is our system online? It is. Okay.
It is.
Hey, okay, just like a quick little cable reset. All right.
Okay, cool.
So we have redstone and we have obsidian in the system. Perfect. Do you have, Nick, the exporter?
The exporter, I have put it in the system.
Have. How about that crafting? Oh, he's made it.
It's in there. It's all in there.
It's all in there. Okay, so in this room, what